Well, it's nice to see that Twitch decided to continue on with its, you know, well, not Twitch, really, it's XSplit, decided to, continue with its, tradition of just deciding that my microphone doesn't exist. Thank you for that. That's fine, because this was all, like, broken anyway, and I just spent, like, the past 5 minutes fixing it. But anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to our 2-year stream-anniversary stream. I'm Gina, aka the Gina Chu, and 2 years ago today, I thought it would be a good idea to go stream a game, and then you crazies followed me. Hi, Red Moon! Mwah! I'm so happy to see you! And, oh, thank you for the pun! Thank you for the pun! I love it. I decided it was a good idea to stream. You crazies followed me. Terrible life choices, but I'm glad all of you are here. So, last year, we played this old, like, CD FMV game, of Clue, and it was fun, but, girl, there was some sound issues, like you would not believe. So I thought, let's play, like, a better version of Clue that doesn't have as many sound issues. So this is Clue for the Super NES. I played this game a disgusting amount while I was a kid. Hey, Yagano, thank you so much. Hello. Emma, Nupsash, Lepin Dream, Red Moon, hello. Shelties, hello. I'm so glad you guys are all here. It makes my heart really happy. So just to give you guys an idea of how the game kind of works, I have a paper here, or, well, I actually have a Word document open where I'm gonna write down some notes to try and figure out what the answer to this is. So here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do this via the honor system or what. How am I gonna do this? I'll write this on here. So, the way that it works is you have all of these. I want you guys to try and guess who the murderer is going to be, what the weapon is, and what room it's going to be in. I don't know if you guys know Clue a lot, but these are the 6 people. Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Miss White, Mr. Green, Mrs. Peacock, and Professor Plum. Right? Let's see. I'm writing down everybody's names. Shelties. Yagano. So, I want you guys, and there's 6 weapons. There's the wrench, the lead pipe, the knife, the candlestick, the rope, and the revolver. And then there's like 9 different rooms. So I want you guys to guess what they are. They are the conservatory, the lounge, the kitchen, the library, the hall, the study, the ballroom, the dining room, and the billiard room. So if you guys want to throw out a guess as to what you think the whole solution is, or if you just want to guess a person or whatever, here's what I figure I'll do. I'm going to give out some chatbot tickets to people who get it, who can guess what the solution to the game is going to be, right? Okay? Alright, Shelties says mustard in the hole with the candlestick. Here, I'll show you. Hold on one second. So this is my checklist, so you can see everything that's available. So here's what I figure I'll do. If you get one of the 3 categories right, for each one you get right, I'll give you 100 tickets. If you somehow get the entire solution correct, I'll give you 500 tickets. But you have to make a guess before we jump into the game, obviously, because for those of you that don't know how Clue is played, every player starts with a couple of cards, and the cards that are taken out of the deck are the solution. So obviously, once you see my cards, you'll know those are not part of the whole thing. Shelties! No! Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me cry. Shelties. Shelties, I can't. Red Moon! It's 9 months old. You could have had a baby in that time, Red Moon. I'm sorry, I'm crying. God damn it. You don't need to sub or give me anything to help. Not only are you a wonderful friend and a wonderful community member, but you drew me that awesome art for the anniversary. Really, that's... I can't even. God, I'm so glad I don't have my camera up yet. This would be really embarrassing. Okay, guys, if you want to guess, just give me a guess before I lose my... I'm so grateful to you guys for everything. Especially lately, I've been going through some shit. Oh, man. Okay, Emma. Peacock in the library with the knife. Alright, Red Moon. Okay. Oh god, you guys, why? Okay. So I usually, when I play by myself, I usually play against 2 computers because otherwise it takes forever for the other computers to take their turns. I'm always Miss Scarlet because I love Miss Scarlet. She's my favorite. Who should the computers be? Oh, remember what the solution from the movie was. Mustard and Mrs. Peacock. Okay. Computer. Mrs. Peacock. Okay. So now I can look at my cards. So these cards we know are not the solution. Okay, so it's not the knife. And it's not the candlestick. It looks like you both lost out on your weapons. It's not the library. Alright, so I'm just gonna make a note of this. Hold on one second. Why is this being such a pain in the butt to me? Oh my lord. There we go. Okay. Hold on one second. Alright, so we know it's not Mr. Green, we know it's not the knife. So, I kinda got gypped on the rooms. I usually like to get more room cards than anything else in this game because there are more rooms than than suspects or weapons, but this did knock half the list of weapons off for me. So this game basically plays out like... Oh. There we go. This game basically plays out exactly like the... the board game. We roll. When you go into one of the rooms, you can make a guess as to who may have committed the murder with what weapon in that room, and then the people that are in the game have to go around, and if they have one of those cards, they have to show it to you. If not, they have to admit they have no way to prove that that's not the answer. And through that information, we are supposed to try and figure out exactly what the solution is, and make an accusation before anyone else does. The interesting thing about this game is that when you make a suggestion, it doesn't necessarily show you a card. It will give you information like, this person was in this room, or this room didn't have a weapon. And so by putting those things together, you're supposed to connect all of the logic and come up with the solution. So it's almost a little more intense than a regular game of Clue, and I actually really, really love it. No, you can't mind game computers, but that's all right. We're on the easiest mode. So, my usual strategy, since I'm Miss Scarlet and she's right near the lounge, is to hop into the lounge and guess something. So, we know that, I don't know if it's the lounge or not, but I could guess stuff that I know it is. I could get stuff that I know it isn't to try and see what information I can find. I usually just kind of make blind guesses in the beginning until I have some kind of a hunch to go on. So let's roll. Look at this wonderful hand, guys. Look at these graphics. Holy shit, oh, wow, I rolled a 1. Wow, this is just like Bessem. It's just like Bessem. Oh, God, fuck me. Alright, so the computer is now rolling. Looks like he rolled just as well as I did. Mrs. Peacock had a little bit of a better roll. Alright. The game does start off a little slow because you have to kind of get into a room. Also, this plays by the classic rules of if you accuse somebody and they actually are brought into the room you're accusing them in. So these computers can't fuck with me by accusing me and pulling me into their room. Alright, so here we go. This is what the game does. So, no weapon was in the conservatory, which means we know that it couldn't possibly be the conservatory because there was no weapon in there. So now I can mark the conservatory off of my list, and what's cool about it as well is the other thing that we could do is, by logic, if we know that somebody was in the conservatory, we know that they are also not the murderer because there was no weapon there. This doesn't necessarily mean it's not Mr. Green. It just means there was no weapon in the conservatory. We might have to question about Mr. Green a couple more times before we really figure out anything. Oh my God. This really is like Bessem. Yeah, these guys seem kind of intent on Mr. Green. Mr. Green with the rope in the dining room. I don't know anything about any of those. Ah, the rope was in the dining room. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I should be writing this down. There was no weapon in the conservatory, and the knife was in the dining room. And I want to keep... Now, I know that it's not the knife from what's in my hand, which means I also know that it is not the dining room. Because if it were, obviously, it would not have a weapon that I know is not it inside of it. So, that's that. Oh yeah, well, you're correct. Mr. Green is in our cards. I'm sorry, I got confused. Just because Mr. Green was in that suggestion does not mean that it wasn't him, is what I was saying. All right, lounge. All right, so I could go and ask about Mr. Green like everyone else, but I know that it's not him. I know the knife is in the dining room, so maybe I'll try something like the candlestick to see if I can knock stuff off. So, who should I ask about? Tell me who I should ask about. Who should we ask about here? Mrs. White. Okay. So let's go Mrs. White with the candlestick in the lounge, and let's see what information this game gives us. This is how I usually do my first turn in the game, is by, like, just making total random guesses. The candlestick was in the billiard room, which means it's not the billiard room. That's the kind of information I was looking for. That's the kind of information I want. I want to not narrow things down. Correct, it was not the billiard room. Again with Mr. Green. That might be part of the easy AIs, that they guess the same stuff a lot, maybe. No weapon was in the lounge. Okay, so we know that it was not the lounge. I also love the music in this game. It's like different remixes of like the same kind of little ditty. Yeah, look, there's like half the fucking parties in the fucking room right now. In the lounge. Just hanging out. Okay, so she's doing this little asshole thing where sometimes players go in and out of the same room over and over. I think you're being cute. Mrs. White with the wrench in the conservatory. No one was in the conservatory. Okay. So no weapon and no person was in the conservatory. The conservatory was completely empty. I could take the secret passage, but I'm not. Oh my god, I couldn't even get into the dining room. You do block people's way now, so Mustard has to go around me to try to get into the dining room. Tee. Suck it, Trebek! Beautiful. Okay, so I know it's not the dining room, so maybe I'll ask about some stuff that I don't know about yet. Let's go with Professor Plum, because he's just giving me a look and I'm not happy with it. The lead pipe, why not? Is this the hall? Professor Plum didn't. Oh, I've never seen that kind of a clue before, where it just outright says somebody didn't have a weapon. That's interesting. Okay, so if Plum had no weapon, then that obviously means it was not Professor Plum. And I don't have any information on where he could have been, so that doesn't really help me. Professor Eggplant. Ah! And my question was answered, Professor. He was in the lounge. Well, I already knew it wasn't the lounge, so I really didn't learn anything from that, but... Well, at least now we have the connection. That's interesting. The only thing I don't like about this game is that there's like no sound while the game is going. No one was in the ballroom. So it wasn't the ballroom either. So it's either the kitchen or the hall. Those are the only ones that I have left on my list. Hey Caleb! Welcome to the party! Alright, so it's either the kitchen or the hall. So I'm going to see if I can make my way over to the kitchen. It's going to take me a couple of turns, but I feel like it'll be worth it. Until then, it's never good when they make suggestions. All right, well, he's guessing Mr. Green, so I know it's not right. But maybe we can learn something. So when you make a suggestion, it's basically to check to see if anyone can disprove it. And now, like, I might pop up and say, oh, Oh, okay. I mixed up. Okay, so what he basically did was just made a guess without leaving the room. I forgot that's something that you can do. So Colonel Mustard had the rope. We don't know anything about the rope yet. So I'm just going to make a note that Colonel Mustard had the rope. And if we find anything out about the rope, hopefully that will give us some kind of a thing. Some kind of a guess. Oh, you're looking to intercept me, and you're probably going to because I'm rolling horribly. Uh-oh. 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 Fuck. Wait, I know it's not the dining room. So now it's telling the story. Now we're gonna pull it. Oh, shit. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's think this through. We know the dining room is not it. We know that the dining room is not it. This is just saying that nobody has any cards to prove it. Which can only mean that the person that suggested it is the one that has the dining room card? Why would they suggest it then, I wonder? I don't know. Wait, was that right? Where did I fuck up? Wait a minute. Don't tell me they're gonna be right. Did I really fuck this up that bad? I might have. Fuck! I thought it... Wait. It said the knife was in the dining room. Did it not? Or did I mess that up? I might have messed it up. Okay, hold on one second. Whoa, the fuck. There's some sounds missing. I might have messed something up. I must have messed up my notes. However, Colonel Mustard was the culprit, and Shelties did guess Colonel Mustard. Which means... if I could get this working... There's 100 tickets for you, Shelties. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing again that we did before, and I will add Caleb to the list. Give me a guess, and you may win some tickets. Who is the murderer? What is the murder weapon? Let me bring this back up for you again. I will always love you, Amma. Also, now you're seeing my notes. I should probably undo all this. Alright, so I'm looking for more guesses. Shelty says mustard in the ball. She's just sticking with mustard. I definitely messed up there somewhere. Alright, Caleb says Scarlet. Alright, Emma says white in the hall with the wrench. Oh, yeah, I messed up the notes then. That's what happened. Scarlet in the study with the pipe. Alrighty. See if we can win some tickets for y'all. Let's do it. We're gonna stick on amateur because I don't know. I fucked up my notes. I don't know how I didn't. I hate everything in my life. Alright. Well, since Mr. Green was so popular last time, let's make him a computer player. And Professor Plum. Alright, here are my cards. Oh! And there's Colonel Mustard gone. Alright, we also have candlestick. It's not the candlestick. Okay, I got 4 rooms this time, which is kind of sweet, although I'm lacking in all of the other areas. I got the hall, the lounge, the dining room, and the kitchen. Alright. Yes! You get 100 tickets for each one you get right. If you get all of them right, then, you get 500 tickets. Because that's impressive. I might want to try to pick somebody that's not so far away from a fucking door upon game start. Help. They're probably all actually pretty even. The game probably does that on purpose. I don't know why the rolling sounds are not showing up. They're a little annoying, so... I overshot it! Fuck me! Alright. Of course, and I'm one short to... I fucking knew it. How dare you move that fast? Oh, you pulled me, you bitch. I was in the study. What? Alright. That is your exact... Caleb, if you pull this off, I will be very impressed. Do I want to suggest something in the study? No, you know what? I'm going to take the secret passage to the kitchen. Why not? Let's have some fun in the kitchen. I know it's not the kitchen. So, let's go for... This is Peacock with the revolver. Let's fucking guess something. Let's get some information. No weapon was in the kitchen. Okay. Kind of a waste of a turn, but it's me we're talking about, so. Alrighty. Here we go with Mr. Green again with the rope. The rope was in the hall. Okay. We know it's not the hall, so we also know that it is not the rope. It said Miss Scarlet was in the study. No one was in the kitchen yet. Okay, so no weapon, no person. The kitchen was completely empty. Yeah, the whole party's in the goddamn kitchen. Alright, fuck it, let's take the secret passage to the study and see what we can do in the study. So I know that you know what? For shits and giggles, let's try Caleb's thing, since we know Miss Scarlet's in the study. Let's try Scarlet with the pipe in the study. Also, when you play the character that did the crime, the ending to the game, fucking hilarious. So that would actually be kind of cool. Ah, Miss Scarlet had the wrench. So that's a possible scenario. I have none of those proven wrong. But if I make an accusation and I'm wrong, it's game over. So maybe I'll make a suggestion, an interrogation next turn. And see if I can find anyone to disprove that. That is impressive. Oh, Miss Peacock had the rope in the hall. And we know it's not the rope or the hall, so it's not Mrs. Peacock. Redmond! Uh-oh, he's going for an interrogation. Oh no. Alright, we know that this is not true. Unless I fucked up my notes again. 7 people had walked into the hall that day, but how many of them would be able to walk out? Mrs. Peacock fidgeted nervously. She quickly coiled the rope. Wait! I'm certain it could not have been the hall. I have proof. Screw you, buddy. Yeah, so if you make an interrogation and it's wrong, the person that has the card will speak up and say that they have that card and that can't possibly be it. But let's make an interrogation based on this whole Scarlet thing. Scarlet with the wrench, right? Scarlet with the wrench in the study. Yes, we know that those 3 go together. So let's see what might happen. The fireplace crackled and the lights danced on the walls of the study. Miss Scarlet laughed as she fixed her makeup and hair. She deftly hefted the wrench. Ah, it's not me! It's all a lie! Okay. So it's not Miss Scarlet, it's not the wrench, and it's not the study. That actually gave me quite a bit of information because I knew those 3 go together. It still might be the lead pipe. Well, we know she was not in the study. It's probably going to say Miss Scarlet was in the study or the wrench was in the study, yeah. Sometimes you get repeat information because people are not asking the right questions. That's because the AI is stupid. I've played this on the hardest AI. It's painful. Correct, it is not the wrench. Alright, let's roll. I'm gonna go for the library. Nice. It's like a Gina level roll there. God damn it. Oh, he went straight into the hall. Mr. Green. I know it's not the hall. Mr. Green with the revolver. This is the hall. Mrs. Peacock was in the hall. We knew that. She had the rope in the hall. We knew that. We learned nothing. Thank you. That would have been great. That would have been great, Caleb. The revolver was in the ballroom. Okay. Alright, so I'm here in the library. I don't know anything about the library. We haven't really asked about Professor Plum. And I'm still kind of curious about the... Do we have any information about the lead pipe? No. Okay. Let's see what we can learn from that. Oh my god, Professor Plum had the knife! That bastard! Uh-oh. Suggestions are never good. Mr. Green with the revolver in the ballroom. I don't have any of those disproven. No one was in the ballroom. Okay. So, we also know it's not the revolver. So, it's not the ballroom. It's not the revolver. So, it's either the lead pipe or the knife. So, either Shelties or Caleb is getting some tickets. One of the two. I want to figure out where Professor Plum is because that's my lead right now is Plum with the knife. Hopefully the conservatory, library, or billiard room. Since I'm in the library, maybe I don't know. Mrs. White was in the billiard room. Ha 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 ha. I feel like I have a sneaking suspicion about Plum in the library with the knife. So you know what? I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna make an interrogation. I have a feeling. I don't know why. I feel it in my bones. Tomes of knowledge spanned the walls of the library. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. He suddenly grabbed the knife. Oh, it's the lead pipe! Ah! We also know that means it is not Professor Plum. So we know Mrs. White. So maybe Mrs. White lead pipe billiard room. That's the other one that I'm thinking of. If I can get to that before my next turn. So I'm thinking Mrs. White lead pipe billiard room is my guess right now. And it looks like they're gonna roll, so I might actually have a chance to get this. The candlestick was in the billiard room, so which means it's not the billiard room, which means it's not Mrs. White. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste my time on that. Wait, hold on. Okay, so the candlestick was in the billiard room, and we know it's not the candlestick, which means it's not the billiard room, and it's not Mrs. White, so we know it's Mr. Green, and we know it's the lead pipe, and it's either the library or the conservatory. I can win on this turn. I will make an interrogation, and whichever one is wrong, it's the other one. You're not gonna let me make a... Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, God. Is it the conservatory or the library? I have it narrowed down. I know it's Mr. Green. I know it's the lead pipe. I'm gonna take a guess. Heart of the cards, Yugi. We have 50-50 shot at this. What do you guys think it should be? The conservatory or the library? I gotta make my choice now because I feel like the AI is gonna get one up on me. No, Professor Plum had the knife. We didn't have any information about where he was. If I remember correctly. So we got a 50-50 shot with the conservatory or the library. Do we know where the knife was? No, we do not. Wherever the knife was either in the library or the conservatory. Oh, so I wonder maybe I can make this guess in the library and see what happens and then make an accusation. Well, no, I can't. It won't let me... This is so frustrating. I don't understand why it won't let me do this on my turn. Funny, Red Moon. Alright, library. Alright, heart of the cards. This is gonna be the death of us. Mr. Green. Lead pipe. Library. Here we go. Tomes of knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He picked up the pipe. Drum roll. We got it! Woo! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! He was tired of being messed with. Kerplunk! And... Hey, what's this? I got friends in high places, buddy! Well, we all figured it out, actually. And Caleb does indeed get 100 tickets. Don't feel bad, Emma. Do you want to play one more round? Do you want to keep going? You guys having fun with this? I don't want to bore you guys. If you want to do another round, then give me another round of guesses. You too, Red Moon, if you want. Alright, Caleb is ready to go against Scarlet's... He's going again with Scarlet Study Lead Pipe. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. Alright, awesome. Caleb is going to stick with this until he gets it. Mustard Candlestick Hall. Okay. Oh, Red Moon's got plum, library, knife. Alright, I need a guess from Amma. I can't believe we actually, like, got that, though. Like, that was kind of ridiculous. Yes, this is copyright 1992, by the way. Oh, did she say white kitchen knife? I didn't see her. Okay. Alright, let's pick, who have we not had play against us yet? Mrs. White. And because he was the killer last time, we're gonna have Mr. Green. Alright, here we go. Whew, okay. It is not Mrs. White. It is not the wrench. It is not the hall, lounge, dining room, or kitchen. Yeah, you are, Red Moon. Alright, I'm actually getting some good rolls. Okay. Lounge. We know it's not the lounge. So I want to maybe pick two people, like a person and a weapon that I know nothing about. Let's go with this peacock. Knife. The knife was in the lounge! Oh my god, what a guess! And since we know it's not the lounge, we know it is not the knife. So sorry. That's alright, Emma. You still got two other things there. Mrs. White in the kitchen. Oh, no, it's not the kitchen either. Oh, yeah, no, then... Ooh. Okay, Mr. Green had the pipe. Okay, I don't know anything about either of those, so... Yeah, so's Mrs. White. That's alright. Listen. Guesses are guesses. Alright. I know it's not the dining room, so again, let's try myself with the rope. Ah, Colonel Mustard was in the dining room, was he? That means it's not mustard either. So sorry, Shelties. Professor Plum with the rope. The conservatory. No weapon was in the conservatory. Alright. So it was definitely not the conservatory. Alright, we're in the ballroom. Mr. Green with the lead pipe in the ballroom. The revolver was in the ballroom, was it? That means nothing to me. I don't know anything about the ballroom or the... Help! We really should start asking about stuff that we know is linked, though. I really should get, like, smart. Nice. So we know the revolver is in the ballroom. And we know... Okay. Professor Plum was in the lounge with the knife, which means it is not Professor Plum. Ah ha 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 ha. We have learned a thing. I'm sorry, Red Moon. That knocks out the killer for you. Well, you're out for the killer, but it still could be the library. It's not the knife. but it still could be the library. You still might win something. No one was... Yeah, we know nobody was in the conservatory. Oh, no, we know no weapon. Okay. So, the conservatory was empty. I think mathematically at least one room is empty. I think. I don't know. I could be full of shit. I have no idea. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, Mr. Green... with the lead pipe in the conservatory. There was nobody or nothing in the conservatory, though. This looks like the study. The library. The pipe was in the library with Mr. Green. Ooh. That's an interesting possibility. I should make a guess about it. Let's do it. Mr. Green... with the pipe, because I don't have anything to disprove any of those. Oh my god, that's the solution! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that I stumbled upon that? Wow. Wow. He committed murder in the library last time, too! Damn it! With the pipe, wasn't it? Wasn't it the same freaking solution? Jesus Christ. Yes! And so does Red Moon. Red Moon and Caleb get points. Oh, I spelled your name wrong. Ha ha! Shows how dumb I am. You want to play? Alright, Shelties clearly wants to play again. Alright. Let me just get this set up again. I need a new piece of paper. Shelties. Caleb. Emma. Red Moon. Okay. Hi, Mama Shelties. Thank you very much. Oh my god, it's scrolling by too fast. I don't know what you guys are saying. Ah! Alright, Shelty says mustard with the gun. Mustard with the revolver in the library. Caleb is sticking with Scarlet Study and Pipe. Ooh, Red Moon is going Scarlet, Revolver, Conservatory. Amma is saying Peacock in the dining room with the rope. Okay. Let's see what we can figure out. I am human. Mr. Green is clearly a psychotic murderer, so I want him to have nothing to do with this. Let's pick Mrs. Peacock and Colonel Mustard. Okay, here we go. Mrs. White. It's not Mrs. White. It's not the revolver. It's not the lead pipe. It's not the wrench. It's not the kitchen, and it's not the study. I know that knocks some stuff out already for some of you guys. Oh my god, Red Moon. Red Moon, why? Why are you saying things like that? Alrighty. Sometimes the sounds are showing up. I don't... Alright, here we go. Lounge. I don't know anything about the lounge. Alright, so let's... Since everybody's betting on Miss Scarlet, apparently, we have Caleb and Red Moon betting on Miss Scarlet. Let's go with Miss Scarlet. And we have 2 people betting... Well, we know it's not the revolver. But I also know it's not the lounge. So let me put the revolver. Maybe we'll learn something that we can nix out. Okay, the revolver was in the billiard room, which means it is not the billiard room. At least I learned something, right? It's all we can hope to do in a day is learn things. Oh, actually, can I... Oh, shit. I wanted to... You know what? That's fine. Because he's going to go into there next turn. He'll be out of my way. He's guessing himself with the knife. I don't know anything about any of these 3 locations, I don't think. Oh, the knife was in the library. Okay. It's a thing we learned about. That's cool. This is Peacock just doing her thing. Alright. I still want some more information on Miss Scarlet. Well, Emma said Peacock with the rope in the dining room, so let's see what's going on with the rope. I don't think we don't have any information on the rope yet. So let's see. No one had the rope! No! It's not the rope. Which also means that whatever room it's in was not it, and whatever room it's in also had nobody in it. Oh. Mrs. White had the revolver, and we know that it's not Mrs. White, and the revolver was in the billiard room. We already knew that those things were not it, so that sucks. I learned nothing. Except that that's, you know, a connection, and I don't have to worry about connecting anything to those 3 anymore, but I'd rather get something definitive to cross off my list, you know what I'm saying? The candlestick and the knife are the only 2 weapons left, but I have nothing on the suspects except for Mrs. White. Mrs. Peacock was in the conservatory. Okay. Let's go for the ballroom. Why not? Mr. Green with the lead pipe. Don't start with this green lead pipe shit again. Oh my god. Mr. Green was in the study. We know it's not the study. So it is not Mr. Green. The rope is out, Emma, but Peacock and the dining room are still in the running. No weapon was in the lounge. Which means it's not the lounge. Of course. Because why? Why would I get to do anything? Haha, you have to take the secret passage! Oh, or make an interrogation. The hell was that? I'm hearing sounds. What was that? A donation? Mama Shelties! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! That's so kind of you! That's also the first time we've had a donation go off with the new stuff. Oh my goodness, thank you very much! That is very generous. Thank you! And thank you very much for being the awesome mom of the community and allowing your daughter to spend all this time with us. You are fantastic. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Okay. We're not crying today. JK, I already cried on the stream like twice. The trophies hung as silent witnesses on the walls of the billiard room. We know this isn't right, so whatever. Mrs. White quietly tidied up the billiard room. She reached for the revolver! I know it's not Mrs. White. The computer made the connection, but didn't know if it was right or not. Oh my god, Shelties. Okay, so I know nothing about the ballroom. I still don't really know anything about Miss Scarlet. I keep asking about her, I'm not getting any information on her. Shelties is worried about her candlestick. So let's try Miss Scarlet with the candlestick in the ballroom. Miss Scarlet was in the library. Which means she had the knife. That is a possibility. That is a possibility. I don't have anything to dissuade that. I could attempt to make an accusation, but I'm not going to. I'll try next turn and see if I can make a... Again with this lead pipe business. Okay. It's Miss Scarlet. It's Miss Scarlet. Because, oh, wait, no, I don't know that. I know Mrs. Peacock had the candlestick. She was in the conservatory. It could be either one of those. And there could be others too. I have no way to, Oh, this isn't good. Oh dear. Alright, well, this might be right. The air hung damp and heavy from the lush foliage of the conservatory. Mrs. Peacock fidgeted nervously. She found the candlestick, and that's the correct answer. Okay. Emma got Peacock correct. That's it. Emma's the Red Moon also gets conservatory. So Emma and Red Moon get points. Oh my god. Yeah, you guessed conservatory, my dude. You get points. She might have looked harmless, but then she bashed him over the head. She bashed him over the head as she blew the candle in the candlestick out. "Lights out," she said as Mr. Body crumpled to the floor. "Surely you could not have expected anyone lesser to have come to the conclusion. This is too much. My lawyers will be getting in touch with all of you." Please point out that Miss Peacock just incriminated herself. "Oh no, me and my big mouth. I seem to have done it again." Beautiful job, Mrs. Peacock. "You dumb shit!" I love when they accuse themselves. It's so good. Okay. Red Moon gets 100 points. And... Nephilim Dream gets 100 points. Does it? I'm sorry. Does that sound inappropriate, my goats? Do you want to play another round? Or should we switch to like another game or a Skyrim skooma party, or you'd be down to switch? Okay. Let me see what else I have in my repertoire while we listen to this. Because I do like the soundtrack. I think it is pretty good. Mama Shelties, please. I told Shelties earlier I was going to start the stream off with Mayo Clicker, but I didn't have time to install it, unfortunately. Sucks. My computer really is running out of space. How is that physically fucking possible? It's probably half Skyrim mods at this point. No, I had every intention. I told you could ask Amma. Okay. Do you want to play? We could play Where in Space is Carmen Sandiego? Honestly, when I play these Carmen Sandiego games, I kind of look up the answers anyway because I don't really know them off the top of my head. You know what I mean? But I do love me some space. I don't have it installed. I can't play it. I didn't have time to install it. And I didn't promise you anything. I just said, wouldn't this be a funny idea? Don't put words in my mouth. Should I jump into Skyrim to try and break the game, or should I play like a random old school first person game, or should we do Where in Space is Carmen Sandiego? I didn't promise you! Mayo Clicker is literally just clicking on a jar of mayo! It's not interesting or fun at all! I've seen it! Skyrim breakage, okay. I don't understand what the obsession is. I also, let it be known, I despise mayonnaise. Oh my goodness, do I hate mayonnaise. Hold on, I have to update my game to Skyrim. Don't call me a meanie. I'm not trying to be mean. No, listen, I think mayo is a disgusting condiment. At me. Fight me. It's disgusting and it's overrated. People like to take it and just slather. Oh, wait a minute. Did we get a follow? Oh, my goodness. We got a follow while my thing was not active. Oh, God. Who is our new friendo? Banana Gamer 202. Thank you very much. I so appreciate it. Welcome to the Chu-Chu Club. Everybody please give an extra warm welcome. Because I was on a different scene and my alert was not there. Liver sausage? What? Oh, hold on. Hello, welcome to all the new friendos. Welcome to our celebration. Okay, so where the fuck am I? Oh, I know where I am.
You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over there.
Okay, well, so here's what we're gonna do. So we are about to try and break the game because why the fuck not? I'm going to make a hard save, first of all, because obviously it's gonna auto save and shit. And I might want a quick save, and it's going to be disastrous. So this is save number 98. I am going to make a note of that, just so I don't lose it in my list of saves. Well, this guy just gave me some attitude, you know what I mean? So I feel like the first thing I want to do is see how far I can get by murdering the ever-loving shit out of him. You listen to me. Don't you talk to me that way. You know what? Fuck you too, Vilcus. That's right. You follow me around all day, every day, and you suck at what you do. You're always dying to something or another. You always get stuck on something. Alright? You're annoying.
Bruce?
Wow, really? Die! All of you! I'm not doing any of those porting things. Oh my god, you actually started attacking me, probably because I started attacking the... Yeah. I'm not doing any of those because those tend to break the game. And I don't want to mess up the save that I have. I know there's lots of little weird rooms and shit. I don't know, should I? I mean... Oh, it's just bottles of skooma? Wow, I really pissed him off, huh? It must be because I killed the guards. Because I know if, like, you really piss somebody off by doing something they don't like, they will turn on you. It might have also been that I just fucking wailed on him.
I'm going to put you to...
Yeah, no, you're not. Okay. I saw the code and for some reason I thought it was a room code. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see what we can do. Here's the town. Okay. Post, okay, here we go. Player. I mean, I was gonna go home and get my skooma, but... Okay. Now, I can't walk anymore. But you know what? That's gonna change real fucking quick. Oh, I still can't fucking run, huh? I think that was too much skooma. Let's try not doing that. Let's try,
What is it?
I'm not, oh, you know what? You know what? You've got a point. I'm gonna put on God mode because I could very easily die by what I'm about to do with this skooma, actually, to be honest. That's actually a legitimate thing. Okay, so, I don't really know exactly what you really need to do to, like, fucking... I thought there was a way that you could really break the game with skooma. Restores 25 stamina. I thought there was a way to... Well, I do know what I want to do. There is one thing that I wanted to do that I promised I would do. Shelties, get me an item code for cheese. Somebody get me an item code for cheese. Okay, hold on. 000336669. Oh. That was a typo. Nope. I know, there's a lot of different kinds. Oh, I'm sorry. 000336669. That's what I put in. It's not working. Listen, I could fucking load up Oblivion and do the same fucking thing. Like, I legitimately could. Shelties! Okay, well, there's a bunch of them, Emma. I don't know which one that was that you've got, but let's give it a try. 0006. My eyes are so bad. 4B33. Goat cheese wheel. That works. Okay. Yes, Caleb, we get it. We get it. Wow, look at my fucking carry weight. Alright, ready? See, this is not fun, though, because it just drops them in one stack. Get back here. How do I drop them one by one? You know what I need? Yeah, that's what I need, Shelties. That's what I need. That's it exactly. Oh, I think it crashed. Yep! The game just fucking broke! Okay, so I was joking about breaking Skyrim, but, like, also breaking Skyrim. Let's see if I can get to my task manager, or if I'm gonna have to end the stream and restart everything. Oh, I definitely need to restart everything. Okay, hold on one second. This is gonna suck. I'll be right back.